Hi there, thanks so much for watching the Real Estate FAQ with me, Russ Bradchulis from Keller Williams Realty and realestatewithruss.com. Today's video is about the real estate attorney and what exactly do they do. So the first thing to point out is that some states will have real estate attorneys, some states will have title companies. So you'll need to find out which one you're in. And in this particular video, I'm in Massachusetts, so I'm going to be talking about real estate attorneys because that's what we use here. And their main work in a real estate transaction falls into three different categories. The first is the contract, or the P&S, or the purchase and sale agreement. The real estate attorney will be going through drafting the contract, negotiating the contract with the other attorney, and then reviewing the contract with you so that you're aware of all of the terms there, they've covered all their bases, and that you have a contract that you, their client, are satisfied with. The next arena is title. Now, when we talk about title, we're looking back in time to who else has owned this property and to make sure that all the documentation was there from the original owner to the current owner and that there wasn't any fraudulent transfer or missing pieces of information along that chain of title. So the attorney is going to be doing the research on the title to make sure that everything is there. If there's an issue or something that we call a cloud on title, it's that attorney's job to go ahead and clear the title error or clear the cloud on title. And then toward the end, as we get towards closing, the attorney will also draft the deed to be recorded that will convey the property from one person to another. And in the third category, we're talking about closing. And the closing attorney will be drafting the HUD, which is the final accounting of every single penny in a real estate transaction. It's like a big Excel spreadsheet over 2 or 3 or 4 pages that the attorney will draft up and make sure that all the pennies are accounted for and where they go. And secondly, they'll prepare all the documentation for closing. Every state will have different kinds of documentation required by that state, and that attorney will prepare all the docs for everybody to be signing at closing. And then lastly, once the closing is done, they will make sure that all the docs that are required go on record. So those are the three areas of expertise that a real estate attorney will bring to the table and what they will be doing throughout the transaction. In order to find one, the best way is going to be by referral. You can get it from someone who's recently done a real estate transaction, or probably best from your real estate agent, your local realtor, who will be able to recommend an attorney for you because they've worked with them flawlessly and seamlessly in the past, and they should have resounding recommendations for you concerning the attorney that they are supporting. And lastly, check the fees when you're talking to an attorney, because most of them will do flat rate, and you should always negotiate to get the best rate that you can. Avoid paying by the hour, even if it seems like it's low, because that will add up fast. Get an attorney that does it flat rate for you. Thanks again for watching. This is Russ Bradchulis with realestatewithruss.com and Keller Williams Realty.